Hey guys, if you're watching this video right now, this is the after of me trying to film this video for a good while. If you can tell, I finally tried, or hopefully I've accomplished to film something and put this all finally together. And I hope you can learn and grow with me or learn from me and to be there for everybody in your life. And remember that there's always love and always someone there for you. And there's numbers and helplines and everything down below, and people, and especially the ones that are for you, hopefully they truly are there for you, like they say. And if not, please always seek love and just overall know that it's there for you and someone's here to listen. I love you so much, and yeah. Talk to you later. Okay, well, I guess there's no time like the live right now in time of trying to film this video for so many times that I've tried to film this video. Hi, friends, it's me, Roberto Carrasco, and I thought I'd start this year by entering this year with more clean state, positive state, a better understanding of what is even going on with me or anything else in my life. So here's the thing, I painted this heart. And I feel like it's great because I love hearts and I love the color red. I'm probably gonna paint the whole heart red, but right now I wanted to paint the heart. So I think this is great and I love the color. Really pretty. I wish the light was better, but it's what we got. The dogs are barking and it's still, you're gonna see the whole thing. Hopefully the way I envision it is gonna go great, but we shall see. Hey guys, it's me, Roberto Carrasco, and I love you. I'm literally a mess. My face is so swollen from crying and I feel so exhausted just thinking about all of this, and I'm just gonna go to sleep. I look like shit because I've been crying. This is okay, if you guys don't know, but look, I got these for my brother and I. Christmas pair of matching brother sweaters. Hoodies, they say brothers on them. I'm gonna take out mine. Checked out I checked out emotionally is what I feel. And I went to my friend's house. I was supposed to go continue with my birthday weekend with him, and my brother wanted to spend time with him. And then I just like vomited and stuff, and I wasn't feeling good. And I'm just like, who am I? Am I Lindsay Lohan? And am I supposed to start doing drugs and stuff? And just like on this spiral of what? Like, I don't know anymore. And I think that just scares me too, is like, I don't know who I am. Who am I becoming? What am I doing? Where am I going? Am I, like, you know? Like, I want to see everyone in my life succeed. Like, if I'm succeeding, I want to see everybody succeed. There's never a moment in my life where I feel like if I'm right here, somebody has to be like right here. Like, if I win $1 million, I want my sister and my brother, Jeremiah, my sister Jessica and Olivia and them to just share it with me. I want to get them what they need in life. Pay off my sister's mortgage, you know, get my brother a car, you know, and stuff like that. I don't ever want moments in my life where it feels like, oh, it's just me. Because if you have all these great things going on around you, what's the point of not sharing it? And I feel like I have so much love in my heart and happiness and stuff, but what's the point if I have all that and I don't share that with the people that I love? What's the point if I go on into the world and don't give my brother the best? What's the point if I don't tell my sister and tell my brother how much I love and care for them? What's the point in living if I have all this and I can't share it? It's like if you're a billionaire and stuff, and then people see you out in the street, it's like, what's the point of having all this money and all you do is just stay at home in your mansion? And you see everybody physically dying and people hurt and stuff, and it's like you have the cure to cancer, but you're not going to cure anybody with it. You're just going to sit there and like hold it on to yourself until you can cure yourself and be like, yep, I'm cured. Like, that's so wrong to think about and to be like that. That's not cool. It's horrible. And, I don't know if you're going to see this part either because I've been trying to film this and I don't know how to say what I feel, and it's so weird. Okay, it's like 2-ish in the morning now. I just got home from work and I was like thinking about it. Should I or shouldn't I? And then I seen like people post stuff about their personal problems. Not problems and it being a bad thing. It's just like things as they're going through and stuff. And I'm like, I told my friend I was like thinking about this, and then my sister was like, you know, you're not making any videos anymore. And like, you know, I was like, wondering what's going on with, if everything's okay. You know, I'm not okay. Hey, hi, I'm not okay. I don't know how else not to say that I'm not okay. And I feel like for me, it's really weird to talk about stuff that's sad, things that are like hurting me, because I like to talk about things that make me happy, and I like to be happy and keep everything on the light, happy, positive note of things. And it's really weird. So whenever I feel down and sad and hurt and alone, or those feelings, it freaks me out. I don't know how to take it or how to handle it, or when I get those feelings that are like overwhelming for my heart, it scares the living life out of me, that have nowhere else but to go up in a ball and freak out and be melodramatic about 110% of everything that's going on in my life. The reason that I say it like that too is because that recently happened. I had a little bit of a mental breakdown. I don't know if I could say that because I'm not a doctor, but I feel like, and I know person that I am, and I know who I am, and I know that is not a part of me that happens any time of my life, and it was very scary. So I had a moment where I felt alone and scared and super duper worried about myself. I was freaking out about life on my own, and what am I doing with my own life. All I could think about was everybody else, and it scares me that I was feeling this weird way of alone, and all I wanted to do was have fun and be happy. And it felt like there was, at this point in the night, everything was caving in. Like I fell in the well and I wasn't coming out. There was no Prince Charming. There was nobody to hear me, and I was drowning. It's the only way to describe that feeling of what the hell. It's really, really scary that I felt like, well, I didn't want to be here, first of all. That's 101 reasons. The reasons why I feel like I have to make this video, because in the moment when I felt like I'm not okay, felt like, oh, let's make a joke out of it, let's laugh, let's do this, let's do that. I felt like, oh wow, I'm not okay. I don't know what I'm feeling. Oh wow, let's see. Oh, nobody cares. Very lost, and at first I was feeling this overwhelming feeling of happiness, but then I felt this feeling of overwhelmingly sadness, stress, anxiety. I hadn't had an anxiety attack like that in so long, and then when that happened, it felt like, oh man, the walls are definitely caving in, and I think for the first time I was like, I just want to let the walls cave in on me. I'm not even gonna try. But a part of me knew at the end of it all, when I finally had a little realization of what I was feeling, at the end of it all, I felt like I wanted a little bit of I wanted some life left or something, because I was still telling people that I love and care about, like, please come here, or I love you, but just know to take care of Lucy or something, because like at the moment I was like, I'm gonna wake up. No, I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up. This feeling of overwhelmingly sadness and stuff hurted so bad. My heart was freaking out. I didn't know that I could feel so much pain, because I knew when my mom passed away, my brother and my sister and my friend, and all that sadness was so much abundant on my heart. I was like, okay, that's a lot. And then now, like, just life and coming home, working so much and trying to do so much, and then trying to take care of everybody and doing everything for everybody, just like really trying to make sure everybody's okay and stuff. Along the line, not somewhere, but that's so rude to say. I don't know. I just like lost myself. I lost my way around the whole time. I lost me. I didn't know who I was, and then I noticed I went on this date with this guy, and he was so sweet, and he was talking to me and stuff. And every time I would like, because I was playing this game with my brother Jeremiah at the store, and we were like, I was like, let's play word association. I like that game, and he was like, at first I said the word wrong, but then he was like, do you mean association? I was like, yeah. I don't know what word I said, but we were laughing. And then I was telling him that whenever I think of the word bake, right away I associate it with the word Jeremiah, because it's my brother and he loves to bake. But not just because he bakes, I know that I love that word and him together, because it's like, and I think of it because he has a passion for it and he really loves it, and when he sees it and does it, and like, it's just, I know it's the fire, like, that someone like really like, oh, this is what they want to do in life, you know, and stuff. So yeah, it's like when I think of the word 30, when somebody says the word 30-minute meals, Rachel Ray, duh, you know? And anyways, long story short, with that guy, we're talking and dating, or not dating, I don't know, it's we're just talking about, we're at the store and walking around and stuff, and I was like, oh, this bread reminds me of my brother and stuff, because he only eats crustless bread and stuff. And then I took a picture with it, because every time I see that bread I take a picture and I send it to my brother, or I just like keep it in like a weirdo, have pictures of bread with like a random person. Like, oh, my sister loves this soup, my sister likes this coffee, and then, oh my god, Cheerios, what's your favorite cereal? My mom's favorite cereal is this, or me and my sister have cereal all the time. And then like I would always just like notice myself, and he was noticing too. He's like, how will you tell me about you? Like, I want to know about you. And all I could think about was my brother, my sister, my mom, and people, other people, you know, people that like matter to me, that I remember little things that they do, and like I was forgetting all about even what I like or what I like to do and stuff. I forgot that the reason I painted this wall red is because, one, it's my favorite color, of course, but two, because it's filled with love and passion and confidence in me, and it reminds me of the fire that I breathe with all the love that I have. That's why I put it the big heart, and to remember that there's always going to be love here, especially here there should be love. And then I reminded myself that, and I was like, oh, wait, right. And then it was my birthday weekend, and it was feeling like overwhelming, because a lot of feelings and things were going on. And it was great. I loved that there's so much effort that everybody put towards making me happy, and it was really appreciative. And then I think I overworked myself. Well, you know I did, because I just wanted to spend time with my brother and my sister, and like just things like that make me happy. Like, I don't even want to like. I'm not somebody who's like, let's do a fancy dinner and pop some bottles, even when I did drink. By the way, I'm 11 months and 1 day sober today, so like, wow. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks to my brother, especially him. He's always like, no, and like, especially when we're at the bar, he'll like, do you want a drink? And I was like, he's like, no, you don't. You want a water or a Red Bull? And like, you know, stuff like that. He's the best champion. I love him so much. And like my friends too, everybody knows, even especially if I have those days and moments, I'm like, I need a drink. They're like, no, have a Red Bull, or you have some orange juice or something, like, but no. And I was like, okay. But then I've been working on myself with my fitness and stuff too, and like cleaning my house out and stuff, and life and people and things, and just figuring everything out. And then it just like everything, the wall hit me where I was like, you know, I'm okay, but I'm not okay, and I'm not okay, and I don't want to be here. All I knew was right then at that moment, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I think I've tried so much, and maybe I'll give the people that tell me to kill myself, maybe the people that tell me to leave myself alone, or just get out of here and stuff, and people that just hate me for, I have no freaking reason. I mean, you can hate being angry with someone, but you cannot hate somebody. Like, what is, I mean, just people, but like, you know, it's like, and just like love to bash me constantly and bring me down or try it and stuff, you know, and like, but then not thinking about that either. I was just like, at the moment, I was like, all of it in general, I just, at that moment, recently, a couple of days ago, I was like, maybe I do overwhelm people. Maybe I do get on a lot of people's nerves and stuff. And sometimes I just want one thing. And like, it felt so bad and so sucky to me when I couldn't even get like little things that would make me like the happiest and stuff. Like, I didn't want a birthday cake. All I wanted was spend time with my brother. I didn't want a fancy dinner. I just wanted to be at my sister's house for dinner, you know. And my friend Damien, we all go to lunch and stuff. Like, that's the little things that I want, because they're the people that mean the most and the people that are the closest to me. Little things like that. Like, I don't want to go out. We could have played the board games that I got for us. I haven't even opened them because I wanted my brother and I to play with them. And I was like, oh, my birthday, that'll be great. I'll get some food and then we'll order some and stuff. And then we didn't get to do that. And like, I was like, man. And then like the next day I would go to my sister's house, be with my nephew in the morning. We would eat donuts because like we both really love donuts. That makes me happy, like spending time with my family. And especially because if you know it, I just like love my family. They're my bestest friends. Yeah. And you know, and I feel like a lot of people just take their family, like whoever they make their family to, they take them for granted sometimes. And I always want my family to know that I never ever take them for granted, that I love each and every one of them so much. And then like, I was talking with people that day too whenever all this was happening, and I was like, take Lucy, just love her, be there. And I don't know. And I see my friends at night too. They're so sweet. I love them. And then it was just like, so much was happening. All I knew is that I was sad. And if you would have asked me, why are you sad? All I could honestly have said was, I don't know, because there were so many feelings of all this sadness that was running through my brain, and I was like, I honestly don't know which one to pick. I was sad, overwhelmed, and all the 100 other bajillion words that mean all these feelings. I was so scared and nervous of, honestly, my heart feels like the darkest it's ever felt, the hurt it's ever felt, and I don't know what I'm doing or how to take care of it or what to do, because I've never felt this pain. All I wanted was to be with people that loved me the most at that moment, because that's the only thing I could think of, like a hug or something that would take it away, because I was so scared. I was like, I've never felt these dark feelings of hurt and sadness and pain and figuring it all out, trying to wonder what I was going to do. I've never been in a moment where I just kept working and stuff and coming home from in the gym and stuff and trying to eat better and do better and all this and taking care of people and doing all these things, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm losing it. And then like I can't, I did it again where I was like, I didn't want to be putting my feelings out there anymore. I mean, I did, not trying to be mean to you guys, but I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I know it's always been my platform to open up and be there, like, you guys were all there, but I honestly felt like I didn't want to be that sad person anymore. Like, there's probably a lot more videos that you guys haven't seen from last year, and I don't know if I will post them, or I think I just keep deleting them after a while, because, oh my god, there were days, some days were rough, but I didn't want to say that or communicate with that with anybody, because I just wanted to be there for the people that needed me the most, or, you know, just in case anything. I didn't want to overwhelm them with my sadness and like just stuff, because I know I could take care of myself, but I guess it just came to a halt because I was just like feeling so, one at the moment feeling so loved and overwhelmed with all that, and then at the other moment feeling like all these other sad and emotional feelings like on this weird day, and it was like, oh my god, it was just wild. But all I want to say is, these feelings felt dark and hurt me still, because I was like, I know I wouldn't commit suicide because I would feel like a complete asshole for doing something like that and not telling my family how much I love them. Because even if I told them yesterday or 10 minutes ago and then this would happen, I don't think I would be able to ever live with that or live with that. If I knew my sister didn't know how much I loved her before, or my brother, even though brothers or siblings, you argue, you annoy each other, but no matter what, you're always there for one another, you know? Or my dad, who's very overwhelmingly sweet and stuff he didn't know, and my auntie Aioli and stuff, and my cousins, like, my dog, like, who's, like, what? And, you know, and it was like, I can't do that. All I know is that, like, it felt like I'm not gonna wake up the next day because my heart is so numb and so overwhelmed. It feels like a brick and it burns my chest so bad. And I was just telling people, I was like, I don't know. I just cried to my sister for like literally like almost an hour on the phone. And we talked and we cried together, and then I went to her house the next day and we just like talked, and my two sisters and stuff were there. And just being with my family literally helped me. And I broke out like in this weird rash like all over my body from like all this stress, but like it was like freaking me out too. And then like I was like, oh god, I'm like full panic mode. Like I'm gonna die. And I honestly want to die because it felt like, why am I here? And why does this feeling keep hurting me? And I wanted to go away because obviously if I wanted this feeling to go away, it's because I have to go away or something. I don't know, because I've never experienced this feeling of so much pain and anxiety and confusion and hurt inside and out. But all I know is that I'm not okay. But I feel like I've only ever wanted to talk about things that we could move forward and do that with stuff. I never actually talked about sometimes the steps it takes to move forward or do things like that. Sometimes I talk about it, sometimes I don't because I'm just scared. I just want to be happy, and sometimes I'm like, I just have to put out happiness. But I have to remember the movie Inside Out, and that movie talks about so much about your feelings. Like, sometimes you wouldn't have a happiness without the joy, or the joy without the sadness. You know, you have to have some of all these feelings to know of overwhelmingly feeling to feel, you know? And I was just tired of being sad, man. And I was tired of feeling unappreciated. I was tired of being the person that kept going, and then I had to keep going and and it was so scary and overwhelming. I was scared, like, I don't have a drinking problem, but I want to drink again. And I felt like the most anxiety, like, what if I drink? But like, so many of you out there have told me your stories and how I've helped you and stuff, and now I feel like now I have to stay sober in a way. And I never planned it to even be this long. I just didn't know how long I was going to ever do it. And I feel like if I go unsober, I'm gonna be hung up on the wall and everybody's gonna hate me for it. And I don't know if I could handle that thing from everyone and to hate me for something that I just didn't even know that it was like a choice, like my own personal choice. Like, nobody told me to go sober. I just wanted to do it for my own personal reasons, you know? For health and to fitness and, you know, family stuff. And I was just thinking a lot and whatever, and yeah. And then now I have all these people taking care of me and making sure that I don't. And life takes a toll on you, and it's scary. But I feel like I want to start talking about this stuff because it could move forward and be somebody, not be somebody that's scared. I want to keep being the person that I was when I started this YouTube channel, very open and talking about this stuff, even if it hurt like heck, you know? I want to be the person that I admire, the person that says, hey, that guy is vulnerable and very sad, super duper sad. Jeez, I can't even watch the rest of this video. I get it. And I know it's a problem, and I know sometimes it's like, okay, why are you so sad? Maybe get help, go to the therapist. This is my therapy. to me to actually breathe. This is like, you guys are my therapy. And I love you all so very much. It means the world to me. I promise I haven't given up yet, and I'm not going to either. But I promise you, I am so scared. Because for a second there, I gave up on me. And I don't want to give up on me again. So don't give up on me, okay? Because I'm not giving up on you either. And as much as I'm not giving up on all of you, we could do this together. I know it's scary and weird. But please stay here. Your life's worth it. I know if you feel like alone. I know that you feel hurt. I know that you feel sometimes betrayal, sometimes scared, lost, confused, worn out, abused, depressed, anxiety, so much. But I want you to know that it's important for you to stay here, okay? Because we're gonna do great things. I told my brother that this was really gonna be our year, and I know it is. I told him, I was like, hey Jay, I texted him, I was like, I feel like it's gonna be our year, dude. Come on, brother, we could do this. It's gonna be great. You know, he's going through his stuff and life, and everybody's going through life. And I was like, it's gonna be great. He's like, I hope so, Roberto. And I'm like, it is. We just gotta keep faith and keep going no matter what. I believe in you, Jay. And I was like, I believe in you too, Roberto. And, you know, and I know I love him, and we siblings love each other, and friendship and stuff. We gotta keep motivating each other to keep going and keep doing stuff with each other and to build one another and stuff, because it's the best thing to motivate you and be there for yourselves and others. And always remember to one of the most important things is motivate each other. Well, ourselves, that's what I meant. Always motivate ourselves. Look in the mirror and just say, hey, you go to the gym, eat better, stop eating that bag of hot Cheetos. What the hell? I almost gave up for a second, but I'm not going to give up. It's sometimes a lonely world for a person like me, because in my world, I only see everybody else. And I want everybody else to feel the love and happiness. But it's a world full of love, I promise. But no matter what, in any world, you're not alone. And I know I'm so happy and grateful to know that I am never alone. I want to say thank you. And I love you all so very much. Don't know if I'm going to take a break. Don't know if I'm going to just keep going or what. But I've been trying to take more of a little backseat. I'm just trying to do things that make me happy. Things that I don't normally do. Things that I'm just going to jump out the box and be like, hey, hallelujah, I'm Shangela. But right now I'm just trying to figure it all out and just do things for me and think of me more. I love everybody, all my friends and family and everybody, and they know, I hope you guys know that I love you all so much. But I have to remember, well, if somebody told me, you have to remember, I might care about my sister, my brothers, my dog and everybody, but if I'm not here to take care about them, who's gonna care about them like I do, is what somebody told me. And I was like, I didn't get it at first, because I was like, but then I got it. I was like, that's right, if I'm not here to take care of them like I do, then nobody's gonna take care of them like I do. Nobody's gonna care for them like I do. So I have to remember, if I wanna keep doing that and making sure that they know that, I have to take care of myself. remember to freaking breathe. Oh my gosh. And just breathe, relaxing. And relax on the caffeine like my brother says. I mean, I'm trying. I used to do 8 cups, and I'm trying to get better. But just wondering about it all. Thank you if you watched for this till the end of this. I want you to know I'm still here. I love you. I'm gonna keep going. And I'm going to, as always, don't forget to smile. And remember, you truly do mean the world to me. And I love you. We are not alone.